Good evening, everyone. My mom always told me I could be whoever I wanted to be and whatever I wanted to be. When I was 7, I told my mom I wanted to be a stripper. That didn't go very well with her. Today, I'd like to, I'm really not sure what I'd like to be, but I'm majoring in sociology, minoring in communications, and once I transfer, I'm hoping to double major in psychology as well. I'm majoring in sociology because at one point in my life, I was a child of the state for about 5 years. So I was firsthand experiencing the things that people of the state, children of the state experience, and it wasn't something I liked. And at a very young age, I developed a very mature outlook on how I wanted my life to be and how I wanted other children's life to be. I also realized I wanted to have 1 million kids. It was 12 at one point, then it went down to 7, then it went down, now it's at 5. I have 1 son, he's 3 years old. I am a single mother. I do have a boyfriend of 2 years, but I still consider myself a single mother because, I mean, we're not married, he's not supporting me financially, I support myself, I support my son. He moved into my house. Okay. I think that one of my best attributes is that I have always been extremely motivated, and I motivate other people around me. I bring the energy to people usually. So whenever it's me in the room, I usually fill the room with some sort of, unless it could be, you know, being funny, or if I'm angry, I fill the room. If I'm being, I don't know, I always fill a room somehow. Everybody can feel my energy. I always succeed whenever I try something. I don't think I've ever failed at anything I've ever tried. I'm not really trying to boast. I just make it a point to succeed at whatever I try. One past event that kind of impacted my life a lot was I moved around a lot as a child. My mother was kind of in and out of relationships a lot and didn't really think about her children when she was in these relationships, and so we were kind of moved from state to state. I've lived in LA, I've lived in Texas, I lived in Montana at one point. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, then we moved to Chicago, and then we came here, and I've been here for about 7 years now, and I'm heck out of, I cannot stand Phoenix, by the way, for everybody. So I'm leaving, girl, don't worry, I'm leaving. So, I was always told by my grandmother to make sure that I focused on school and made something of myself for myself. That way I wouldn't have to depend on anybody else to take care of me in the future. I've been going to school for 3 years. It's kind of been an up and down thing with my son and working a full-time job and trying to stay healthy and take care of my other crazy family members that always call for my help because I got my stuff together, nobody else apparently does. And I just feel like because she encouraged me to do that, that's what I kept and that's what I focused on. My favorite writer is Edgar Allan Poe. He captures darkness in life and puts it directly into his poems. And you can feel and see and hear everything that he writes. He paints a picture that's extremely vivid of how he saw life. My favorite quote by him is, "All that we see or have seen is but a dream within a dream." To me, that means there's no reality except what we create for ourselves. So, my name is Sierra, and that's it.